Hello, everybody. Welcome to this month's Connect with Control-M webinar. Today, we will be discussing Control-M9 agent deployment and demonstrating how to configure and use it. My name is Octavio, and I'm a Senior Technical Support Analyst at BMC Software. I support Control-M products for distributed systems in the Americas. Well, as most of you must know, Control-M9 was recently released. This new version delivers new features and functionalities, such as the agent deployment, one of the most exciting new functionalities of Control-M9. Today, we're going to be talking about how to configure and use this new tool in Control-M9. So let's start by moving on to the agenda. We're going to start with an overview, what this new tool can do for us, and how it can simplify the Control-M agents administration. I'm going to explain what you need to do to set up the tool. I will tell you how this tool improves the upgrading agents process. We will check how it also helps us maintaining agents with the deploy of the latest fixpacks in our environments. We're going to have a demo where we will see the tool in action, and I will show you all the concepts covered on these slides. And finally, we will have a Q&A session. I would like to introduce today's panelists, my colleagues Chris, Ted, and Nimrod from our support and development team. If you have any question at any time of this presentation, please feel free to enter them in the Q&A panel that is in the right side of the WebEx window. We will cover your questions at the end of the session. Okay? So finally, you can save this presentation by going to the File and Save option here in the WebEx window. Let's start with the overview. Why the agent deployment tool is so exciting for us. The Control-M agent deployment tool enables you to automatically upgrade multiple Control-M agents from one single point of access. How many of you have upgraded agents one by one or need to create some scripts in order to automate this process? How many times we took a lot of time to get all our agents at the latest fixpack level? Well, since Control-M9, we can simplify a lot these duties with this useful tool. What we need to do to start using the agent deployment tool? First, we need to download the Control-M agent installation packages from our EPD site, our electronic product distribution site. We need to download the packages and keep the same file name that we get when downloading them, okay? So, for example, we need the C extension for the Unix, Linux packages and the zip file for Windows platform, okay? Once we have the packages, we need to copy them to our repository. That's the one single point of access used to distribute the packages to the agents. We have two options here. We can use a local repository on our Control-M Enterprise Manager server. Here is the path. As you can see it is a default directory named auto_deploy. And the other option is to save the installation packages to a specific network location. To do this, we need to define this network location in the central deploy location system parameter. It is important to mention that if your EM is running on Windows, we need to verify that the user defined in the Control-M EM configuration agent Windows service has access to this relevant network location. Now that we know how to set up the tool, let's talk about how we can start upgrading agents. The first step is to create an upgrading activity. Here we have two options. Transfer package, that option will transfer only the installation package to the specific Control-M agent computers. After the package is transferred, we can manually start the upgrade process at any time from the agent deployment window. This option is very useful when we need to schedule a maintenance window to perform the upgrades. So we will save some time transferring the package, and when we have reached the time for the maintenance window, we will just go to the agent deployment window and manually start the upgrade from there. The other option transfers the installation package to the specific Control M agent computers and begins the upgrade process automatically as soon as the transfer is done. So, well, we have these two options. We will choose the better option for our environment. After choosing the kind of activity that we want to perform, we need to select the agent version for the upgrade. And finally, select the Control M agents that will be covered on this activity. By default, we have this system parameter deployment underscore threads. This is an enterprise manager system parameter that controls the number of agents that can be upgraded at the same time or on the same activity. By default, this parameter has a value of 5, so we can upgrade 5 agents in one activity. We can increase or decrease this parameter as we need, okay? Maintaining agents. This functionality enables us to deploy the latest fixpacks on our Control M Agents version 9. It is very important to mention that the fixpack deployment is only available for Control M Agents version 9. We can upgrade the lower versions of the Control M Agent to 9, and that will enable us to use this useful feature of the Control M Agent deployment tool. It works the same as the upgrading agent process. We need to create an upgrade activity, choose the best option for us, transfer and automatically install, select the fixpack for the upgrade, and the Control M agents that will be upgraded. The Control M agent deployment tool also enables us to downgrade the upgrade agents in case that we need it. So when the tool upgrades an agent, it creates a backup of the previous version in case that we need to downgrade the agent to the previous version. So the agent deployment tool creates these backup files that are stored on the agent side, and these files are used in case that we need to perform a downgrade. The retention of these backup files is handled by a system parameter that you can see here, the AD_GA_retain_days. This is a Control M agent parameter, and by default, it is set to 30 days. So the backup files from the previous version of the agents will be kept on the agent side for 30 days. We can change the value of this parameter as we need. We can increase it or decrease it. So now let's move to our demo environment. So well, following the order of the setup steps, as you can recall, we need to go first to our electronic product distribution site. Here we're going to find all the installation packages of the Control M agent for the different support platforms. So what we need to do is to download these installation packages and keep the name of the package as it is downloaded, okay? Because that's the name that the agent deployment tool is expecting to detect the package. So now I'm going to show you my repository. For this exercise, I'm using the local repository that is in the Control M Enterprise Manager server. You can see it here in the path. We are in the default directory for the local repository, the auto_deploy directory. And here I have the installation packages for the Linux agent, for the Control M Agent 9 on Linux, and I also have the packages for Windows. As you can see, I have the 32-bit and package and the 64 bits package. It is very useful because, well, as you can recall, sometimes we have different versions of the agents on different machines, so it is useful to download both packages. I also have here the FixPack 1 for Control-M Agent 9. The FixPack 1 has not been released yet, but well, I have created these dummy files in order to enable the agent deployment tool to detect the package and simulate how the FixPack deployment is going to work, okay? So once again, it's very important to keep the name of the file as we download it from the electronic product distribution site, because the tool is case sensitive and these are the names that it is expecting. So now let's go to our configuration manager. First, I would like to show you the agents that I have on this environment available for this exercise. I have a version 7 agent running on a Windows machine. I have a version 8 agent running on a Linux machine, and well, this is the local agent on the Control-M server. So first, to access the Control-M agent deployment tool, we need to go to the Manage tab here and click in the Agent Deployment button. As you can see here, I have already created an activity to save some time on the demo. This is a transfer activity, so I have only transferred the installation package of version 9 to my Linux agent that is currently on version 8. Okay, so the transfer has been completed. Now I'm going to show you how to create a new upgrade activity. So we go to the New Activity button and select the upgrade activity. On this window, we need to enter an activity name. This activity name is only for track the activity in the agent deployment tool window. This name has no relationship with the agents that are going to be upgraded or something like that. It is just a name to track the activity. So I'm going to name it upgrade B7 to B9. That's going to be the name of my activity. You can add a description, and here is also a field where we can enter some email address for notifications about the status of the activity. Down here, as you recall, we have to select the kind of activity that we want to perform. We can only transfer the package, and we can transfer and automatically install the package. Since I have already created a transfer activity, I'm going to select the second one, transfer and automatically install package. So I click next. On this drop-down, I'm going to have the versions that are available for the upgrade. This drop-down is automatically populated with the installation packages detected on the repository directory. As you can recall, I only have the installation packages for version 9 and my dummy file for the FixPack 1 for Control-M Agent 9. That's why these are the only two options that I have. So I'm going to select the version 9, and down here I'm going to get the list of the agents that meet the criteria to be upgraded to version 9 based on the platform and on the packages that I have available on my repository. So I have the Windows agent that is currently on version 7. I select it, and I click Upgrade. And here it is, my new activity. So now I have two activities, the transfer that has been completed and the upgrade activity that is currently running. So the transfer, as you recall, it is useful when we have a maintenance window for the upgrade. So we save time transferring the packages, and when we reach the time of the maintenance window, we just come here to the Agent Deployment Tool window, select the activity, and perform the upgrade. So I'm going to click now on the Upgrade button to upgrade this agent. Okay, I need to confirm. So I click again, and now it's running. Okay. As you can see here, we have the status message column. On this column, we are going to see the step where this activity is currently, and this message is changing all the time. As you can see, the upgrade of the Linux agent is running the prerequisites to define if the package is correct for this platform, and on the other activity, we are transferring the installation package. We can see the percentage of the transfer that is in progress. So, well, in the meantime, I'm going to show you how the FixPack deployment is going to work, okay? So we go to the New Activity button again. We click the Upgrade button. And, well, we have to enter again a name for the activity. Example, FixPack deployment. I'm going to name this one. Okay. We have the two options that we have already checked, the transfer package and transform automatically install package. We click next. And when the FixPack one will be available, well, we're going to come here to the Downgrade Agents version, select the FixPack one, and as you can see, the list is going to be updated with the agents that are available for the upgrade to FixPack 1 of Control-M Agent 9. Okay, so here I'm going to select the agent that I'm going to upgrade and click the upgrade or transfer button. That's how it's going to work. It is, we're not going to perform it now because, as I mentioned before, I only have a dummy file that I have created in order to enable the tool to detect it. But this is how it's going to work, and as you can see, the process is almost the same than the upgrade to a major version, okay? So I'm going to cancel for now. Let's check the status of our task. Okay, so my first upgrade has been completed successfully. When an upgrade is completed, we validate the upgrade by running a job, and you're going to see this message right now. Exactly, right there. It's right there is the message. So the upgrade has been verified by running a test job. So let's go to our configuration manager and validate it. So we go here and click refresh, and as you can see, the agent 8 the agent version 8 has been upgraded successfully to version 9. So now we're only waiting for our agent 7 to be upgraded to version 9. The transfer is almost completed. So in the meantime, I'm going to explain you how the transfer package is performed. We transfer the package from our local repository or our network repository to the Control-M server. The package stays there in the Control-M server, and it is deployed to the Control-M agents that are covered by the activities that we are creating. So that's how the flow works. Okay. Now, while the upgrade is still running, let's show you how the downgrade works. So we go to the New Activity button, select the Downgrade option. We need to enter a name for the activity again, downgrade version 9 to the original version 8. I'm going to downgrade that agent that I have just upgraded, and we click Next. So here we're going to get the list of the agents that are available for a downgrade activity. As you can recall, we are only able to downgrade agents that has been upgraded by the Control-M agent deployment tool. We cannot downgrade an agent that has been upgraded outside the tool. Okay, so I'm going to select my agent that used to be version 8, and I'm going to perform the downgrade. And here it is. My downgrade activity is running. Okay, the other agent is already in the upgrade process. So let's give it a couple of minutes. I want to recall you that it is very important to keep the same name for the installation packages, the name that the package has as soon as you download it, because those are the names that the tool is expecting. I would like to share with you that I have seen that when downloading the Unix or Linux packages on a Windows computer, the C file of the C extension of the file sometimes is changed to a lowercase letter. If you see that the package is not detected by the Control-M agent deployment tool, please check that the extension has not been changed to the lowercase letter. In case that you find it, please rename it and change the extension to a capital letter, and the tool will be able to detect the packages. So this is a very important detail to keep in mind, to don't face any issue when detecting the packages that are in the repository. Okay, so the upgrade has been performed successfully, and it has been verified by running a test job. Let's validate it. So we click here on the refresh button. Okay, let's give it a minute. Okay. And my agent is on version 7 yet. Okay. Oh no, the downgrade has been performed. Sorry, the downgrade has been performed. So I have again an version 8 agent, and we are still waiting for the upgrade of the version 7 agent. Okay. So let's check the status. Okay. It has been completed. So let's wait only for the validation by running a test job. This window is automatically refreshed. I'm just clicking the refresh button to show you how the messages are changing. Also, I would like to share with you that for each activity, we have the log option. So that gives us more details about the steps that are being performed. And in case that we have any problem with any activity, well, we can come here to the log and check the error, fix it, and retry the activity. Okay, so the upgrade has been performed successfully and verified. So as you can see, my agent version 7 has been upgraded to version 9, and the other agent has been downgraded to the previous version that was version 8. And a last detail, well, we have here in the agent deployment tool window the list of activities that we have been created. We can export this list to audit for audit information or for audit purposes. And well, all these activities are also saved in the Enterprise Manager database. Okay, so let's go back to our slides. Here's some useful information that I would like to share with you. Here are the most important Control-M agent deployment tool parameters. We have the AD_retain_packages parameter. This parameter is on the Control-M server and the Control-M agent. And this parameter controls the retention for the installation packages on the server and on the agent. By default, this parameter is set to 30 days. We can increase it or decrease it. And well, we keep the packages in case that we need to retry the upgrade, or for example, in the server, in case that you are going to perform you are going to create another activity for other group of agents. So that simplifies the process. There is no need to send the package again from the EM to the Control-M server. That saves us some time. So the retention of the installation packages is controlled by this system parameter. We have the AD_GA_retain_days parameter. This is a Control-M agent system parameter. And as you can recall, this is the parameter that controls the retention of the backup files that are used by the downgrade activities. So by default, this parameter is set to 30 days. We can change it if we need. The deployment underscore threads parameter. This is the system parameter that controls the number of agents that can be upgraded or downgraded in one activity. By default, it is set to 5, but it can be increased. The central deploy location, this is the system parameter where we are going to set the repository on a specific network location. We have to enter that network location on this parameter if we don't want to use the local repository that is delivered by default on the Control M Enterprise Manager server. Another important detail is that only Control M Agent 7 or greater can be upgraded with the Control M Agent deployment tool. And once again, the very important thing that the installation packages are case sensitive and in order to be detected by the tool. So thank you very much for attending. I hope all this information will be useful for you. As soon as we end the presentation, you are going to be forwarded to a survey. This survey is very, very important for us because it helps us to improve the content that we deliver with these webinars, and also help us to determine the future topics that we will cover. Well, recall to follow us on our social networks like Facebook or Twitter, and that our past recordings of the Connect with Control M webinars are available on BMC Communities and our YouTube channels and on iTunes. The next Connect with Control M in November is the Control M 9 Windows Cluster install. It is a very important topic that I am pretty sure will be interesting and useful for you. So let's start with the Q&A session. Please post your questions in the QA panel. We also suggest visiting our BMC community site to get connected with other users, view the previous webinars that we have performed, post questions, and search answers. BMC Communities is on the bmc.com homepage or can be accessed at communities.bmc.com. While we address questions, I will bring up this last slide with the recent webinars.